Hi, strangers. On today's episode, we're going to be looking at the Retron Sq or SQ. This is a little console from Hyperkin that plays Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games. So stay tuned because we're going to unbox this and take a look. Hyperkin is a company that is very well known for making consoles that can play your old retro cartridges, and this one is no exception. I've always been kind of on the fence with these weird Hyperkin consoles because I'm one of those snobs that are like, if I don't have the original console, I won't play it. Yeah, it's kind of pretentious sounding, but you know, some people like to play those old games on the original hardware. But for some reason I saw this one and I thought it was, I don't know, kind of unique because I've never seen a console that just plays Game Boy games. And sure, you could do this on the Super Nintendo and you could even do it on the GameCube. And if you want to emulate the game, you can get footage and stuff like that for game reviews that way. But I don't know, something about this just was very appealing. So we're gonna open this thing up, take a look at it, test some games out, and see if it's worth the price tag, which was $80 on Amazon. Alright, this is my first Hyperkin experience, and hopefully this will pave the way for more in the future. Who knows? First thing we have in the box is the Scout controller. All the buttons feel really nice to press, everything is firm, and the controller itself has a very nice weight to it, along with this cool concave design that makes it very easy to hold. Next item in the box is a 3-foot long HDMI cable, and an AC adapter along with a USB-C power cable. And of course, we can't forget about the console itself with its cute little cartridge slot and its transparent black shell. Very nice looking. It's got a reset button and a power button on the front with the USB for the controller. And if we take a look on the back, we have the USB-C power port and the output for our HDMI cable, along with a 4x3 and 16:9 aspect ratio switch, and a micro SD card slot for firmware updates. This thing is supposed to upscale my games to 720p, so let's test a bunch of different ones out. First game we're going to test out is Final Fantasy Adventure on the original Game Boy. In you go. Alright, let's power it up. Hyperkin logo. Yeah. This is in the 4x3 aspect ratio. Looks pretty good. Plays pretty smooth, and the sound is nice as well. I guess you wouldn't really ever need to play a Game Boy game in 720p, but I don't know, having the option is kind of nice, I guess, and yeah, it looks pretty good. It's also really nice that they have the switch on the back for the aspect ratio, which you can switch on the fly like I just did. Let's test out a Game Boy Color game. How about Oracle of Seasons? Cow God, take me away. Oh yes, this is one of my all-time favorite Zelda games. This also looks really good. The colors are vibrant, the frame rate is nice and silky smooth, but my TV that I'm using cut off the top part of the screen for some reason. The console did not do that, just FYI. Okay, let's test out a GBA game, Klonoa 2, but first, on the back of the box, it states that the GBA function for this console is the beta version, meaning that only a handful of the GBA games will probably work, which is kind of a letdown. Okay, Klonoa 2 Dream Champ Tournament, it works, kinda. Yeah, there's some slowdown. The frame rate, oh my god. Switching the aspect ratio does not do anything. This is kind of disappointing. The game is playable for sure, but the frame rate is fucking terrible. Holy crap. Wow, that's really, really disappointing. Let's try out something a little bit more weird on the GBA, like WarioWare Twisted. This game had weird weight sensors built into the cartridge, so when you tilt it left to right, it reacts within the game. I'm actually a little surprised that even if you pick up the console and tilt it left to right, it doesn't do anything. That is so odd. I don't know, whatever. I wonder if a Game Boy camera would work. I mean, it is a Game Boy game, technically. Nope. You just get this white screen. That's really dumb. I mean, it's a Game Boy game, come on. How could it not work? And for our final game is Detective Conan, a Japanese Game Boy game. Thank fuck. If this thing wasn't region-free, it would be a total ripoff. I mean, even the original Game Boys are region-free. I would say for the price tag of $80 on Amazon, it's really hard to recommend. I would say for someone who's just looking to play their Game Boy games on their big screen TV or whatever TV they're using, go ahead and get it. It's perfectly fine. I really do like the concept of this little thing. If it was, I don't know, more fleshed out and just worked a little bit better as far as playing the Game Boy Advance games, if at least if it doesn't play all of them, make the ones that it can play run well. Let me know what you guys think of the Retron Sq down below in the comments section, and that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, as always, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel because I do content like this every week, so there's always something to watch. Go ahead and check me out on social media. Links are down below in the video description, and I will see you guys next time in the Nerd Lair. Stay square.